Zach, I'm sending you this video. I just scrolling through Twitter and saw this, and I'm like, what the fuck? I hope everyone's okay. It doesn't look like it, though.
Uh-oh. Let's see.
Thank God it wasn't raining. I'm going to say that.
Oh, my God. Oh, no. I mean, yeah, that was a big power pole.
Yeah.
And the transformer
With a
exploded.
transformer on. Yeah.
And then all that stuff.
Yeah,
exploded a lot.
yeah, and then you could see the point in which the power goes out in the building behind it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, holy shit.
Northwest Highway in Preston in Dallas.
Oh my God, this is in Dallas?
This is in Dallas, Texas, baby.
You Southern boys are... Yeah, you certainly are something else. We don't get that kind of action out here out west.
That kind of stupid.
Well, see, that
The
sort
truck
of stuff
was
just happens
stolen, apparently. When the Dallas police formed a racing and speeding task force several years ago, they've issued more than 15,000 citations and made nearly 1,600 arrests.
See, over here we like slow car chases. We love watching slow car chases.
See, why don't they just make like public raceways that people can go to instead of
they do,
street
Zach.
racing?
They do.
Do they?
It's just
They should make them affordable.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's incredibly expensive.
I don't think it's technically public if you have to have like a membership with the track.
Right, but that's where the cost of insurance comes.
Now do healthcare.
Wait a minute. You're just arguing that we can't have nice things because the market dictates we
Yeah,
can't.
Dennis. What do you
fucking
do you
pay
mean
for
we
it?
have to have insurance?
The insurance to make sure that like if you die, the family's not gonna sue. Like that's why it's so expensive.
Why do we have a suing culture, Dennis?
I'm not justifying it in the sense that I'm saying it's good. What I'm saying is that like
Zach?
I'm saying like that is the reasoning why it's cost so much.
Zach coming out in favor of tort reform. Jesus.
You should never be allowed to sue anybody. Suing is a stupid procedure. The fact that
Yeah, that's the takeaway here.
All disputes should be settled with duels.
I mean, yes. First of all, yes.
Actually, all disputes should be settled on the raceway.
See, that's what
all
we're gonna do.
Should be settled on the raceway. You know what?
We're just gonna.
Instead of being allowed to, instead of doing class action lawsuits against Amazon, I should be able to death race Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, you see, the thing is, the
100%.
the Los Angeles freeway is still paved over. You could just come over here with your souped-up car, just like at the end of Grease, and race to the death.
Grease lightning.
Look, in Texas, in Houston, we still have all these trains that, for some reason, are scheduled at 5 p.m. to just drive through massively traversed highways in Houston.
So you're just gonna play chicken with them?
I just play chicken with them and all of the other cars on the road. I have in the big monster truck that's just like driving over them, trying to make it across the tracks before the train hits.
God. Hey, when we all meet up, do you want to go to a monster truck rally?
Dennis, we've said yes already.
Yeah.
We're gonna all be your dad, and we're gonna take you to the monster truck rally, and get you a Gravedigger T-shirt, and we're gonna get sloppy drunk in the parking lot, fight somebody. Okay.
Fuck yeah. Go to Waffle House with the somebody we fought because we're best friends now.
We're gonna go use the bathroom real quick, and then we don't come back for like half an hour because we're out behind the dumpster.
For 15 years.
Well, that would be so. That's like my dad again. Perfect.
But you got the Gravedigger T-shirt. To
wait,
remember
but
that
like so it's gonna be weird because in this case I'm baby and I'm never baby because I'm daddy.
Dennis, we're all over 6 foot over
Damn,
here.
You're right.
I know.
You are baby. I don't.
Look, everyone's daddy was someone baby. It's uncle.
It's true. It's true, and you should say it.
Okay, well, I could be baby when we're out in public, but I'll have you know that once we're back at Psychic Dolphin HQ, I am daddy again.
Yeah, in front of your mic, you might be
yeah.
daddy, Dennis. We gave you the booster seat after all.
And I do appreciate it. Hey, sometimes there's got to be a short daddy.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
when we're done
pocket
recording
daddy.
our first live episode, we're going to go to Arby's and we're going to get another Arby's employee fired for writing a homophobic slur on our receipt.
Yeah.
But only because we posted about it.
Because we're gonna be so fucking.
We
gay
posted
in that
about it. We
Arby's.
were happy about it, but Arby's doesn't understand that like they weren't slurring us. It was just like these fucking queers.
then that's the name they. This is the name they gave me when they ordered. This is one they gave me.
Yeah.
You can't fire me.
Yeah,
for that.
I can't be blamed for writing the gayest man on the planet on the receipt. That's what they told me to write.
That's right.
I am Homo sapiens. Okay.
All right, so let's dig into this story then. First of all, takes place in Lafayette, Indiana. Already a super gay name, so Arby's should have known what they were getting into in the first place.
It's an actual story. I should read the
A
docket.
gay couple went to Arby's, the way that all gay couples are required to go to Arby's at least once a year.
Yeah, hello, fellow homosexuals. How are you? Yeah, I too love going to Arby's.
I love hot,
I don't know.
wet sandwiches.
Jack
yeah.
likes Arby's. I've taken them to Arby's.
Good.
Well, Jack likes hot,
Gay
wet
things have
sandwiches.
happened. Yeah.
Yeah. Where better to find hot wet meat?
Yeah.
Gay little boy
so-
looking for a hot.
That's just Jack. Jack's just a gay little boy looking for hot, wet meat. That's who they are.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all?
All right,
Aren't we
that's-
fucking
that's
all?
just who they are.
So this is so good. This is very no wonder. This is what every one of our listeners is. Anyways, that's great.
We're going to Arby's. We're being gay. Then what happens?
So, as
we do.
as one of the as one of the patrons in the story confronted the cashier after like getting the receipt basically, right? They fucking posted to Facebook with "This has never happened," or no, that's not the caption. So this just happened at Arby's. Happy Pride, huh? And the picture is eat in 1 smoked brisket, no mayo. Order name, fag. Just that's it. That's the whole fucking like what a and it's like front and center there on the top of the receipt
It really
too. Like
is.
what did you expect, Arby's
Yeah.
guy?
Like, that the name goes there.
Yeah, like it's like the fucking at the top of the receipt. Like you have like your order number, fucking eat in. Fucking like, what did you expect?
That's the one that
their
gets
fault.
stuck on the bag so that you know that it's your order number.
Yeah.
Apparently, the cashier that helped us, the young man
Yeah.
that's been mentioned, seemed really new and a little awkward, but very nice. So a very run-of-the-mill type of fast food occurrence. Nothing that you would expect out of the ordinary.
We go to fast food a lot, and we've noticed there's an immense amount of turnover. It's fine. It's fine.
An Arby's spokesperson told NBC News that, quote, the franchised employee was terminated within minutes of management becoming aware of the incident. Which, hey, neat. And that the company has zero tolerance for discriminatory
Yeah,
speech. of
John
any kind.
says,
I mean,
by the time I sat
however-
down on my seat to meet up with Craig and our food, I saw him walking down the street in the parking lot. They
Damn, they
kicked that
did
man's
not-
out and said, fucking leave my store right now.
Uh-huh.
They didn't even get that
We-
uniform from him. They said, take the bitch.
Mm-hmm. We do not treat faggots like that in this Arby's.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Psychic Dolphin Garage.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode from the Psychic Dolphin Garage. I'm Zach, he, they.
I'm Bo, he, him.
I'm Dennis, they, he.
I'm Charlie. She, her.
And it's another muggy hot week in the Psychic Dolphin Garage. It's,
Our balls
Oh
are
my
sticking
God,
to our
it's so
legs.
bad.
Our legs are sticking to each other's legs. It's a beautiful, beautiful evening here.
yeah.
I mean, we were asked on Twitter whether or not the Psychic Dolphin Garage is air conditioned. No, it is not. It is swampy in here, but that's because we have a swamp cooler.
Which
I will-
is not helping.
You know what? Actually,
No.
We did get an air conditioner, little portable AC for our house, like last week, and it's been wonderful. But it only cools the living room, so currently I am. It's awful in this room.
Damn.
I have a tiny little fan called a Vornado right by me.
Yeah, I know what that fan
And
looks like.
It's
I've
working.
I've
just
seen
fine.
that porn.
Yeah.
Vornado. I hope it was the rich that they were.
Voring.
It's a tornado of the rich.
Here's a very timely reference. Was that a Griffin McElroy amiibo video? Ha.
Yeah,
I have a brain disease.
Yeah, no.
I don't know what
it's okay.
means.
It doesn't matter. Everyone hates the McElroys right now. So
it's very on trend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is a name I definitely feel like I don't like.
Yeah, that's all.
No, they're fine. They're just obnoxious.
Yeah.
They're fine people. They're just obnoxious.
Have y'all seen that
What
PVC
are
air
the-
conditioner thing that guy built on
Out
on
of rubber
YouTube?
bands?
No, it's like big PVC piping. I think he has like some desiccant that he puts in it, and that's like the only thing that runs out.
Oh yeah, that thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I saw that
Yeah.
YouTube video.
You know,
This
maybe
is
if
great
you subscribe,
radio, by the way. Oh,
subscribe
hey,
to
yeah,
our
have you seen this YouTube video? Nah.
No, I can't tell you how many episodes of Psychic Dolphin Garage involve us describing something we're all looking at that no one will.
I really wish
That's
I
happened
should just
so
transition into being the kind of guy who does like fucking like I just describe fucking like trippy animation that I saw on YouTube to other people, and that's the entirety of my social interaction. I think that'd
Yeah,
be good.
You
see-
could just transition.
Hell yeah.
Yep. See, this is like growing up in the hood. This is very much what life was like. People never, and this was before like cell phone cameras existed, so you couldn't really show off what you were doing. So it was a bunch of like 15-year-old cholos like in art class explaining the tag that they did because they can't pull it out, otherwise they're gonna get caught.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of just like saying what everything looked like, and then making because we are Mexican, making a lot of sound like Foley work with your mouth, just like yeah, and then like Holmes, like the grass was like
Oh, of course.
so
yeah.
we had to be like really really quiet because otherwise the police would have fucking seen us. But yeah, I fucking threw up a tag there. It was cool.
Oh my
Very
God.
much
right.
that.
All right, I'll
Yeah.
include a PDF that has been created of this revolutionary air conditioning system in the show notes for everybody.
That you can
but
get
I guess
for 3 low payments of all right.
yeah,
Whatever.
yeah. Anyways,
It
you know,
is not
I
going
refuse
be
to
pre-rotated.
I refuse to not be sticky during an episode of this podcast, so we will
Oh,
not be
see,
building it
I
ourselves.
I just turned all the fans off so you can understand me.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly fine with being sticky, but
I
other
care
reasons.
about audio quality.
Live free
Yeah,
or
but
die
even
sticky.
if like
Green fingers have been burned this week at the G7 summit. We know that it's summer. All of these summits, these global worldwide summits are happening. You know, these big
BronyCon
E3.
2021.
You know, all these cons are gonna start revving up again. We're gonna have concerts. So of course we're gonna treat a global meeting of every world leader to make plans for the future the same way that we would like a red carpet event.
Same thing, yeah.
Yeah, Politico, fucking full-on wonk brains. Apparently, nobody is taking climate change seriously. They're just arguing about it, which is...
Yeah, I mean,
Whoa.
shit.
Mhm.
could've
Yeah,
guessed.
wow. It's almost as if they don't want to do anything about it.
it
figure.
was more of a sausage war than a barbecue dinner last night for the G7 leaders. What does that even mean?
the writer. I understand that like every like third person in the elite is now a columnist, but the level of writing expected of anyone like
Yeah, I mean, Politico, much like Vanity Fair, is for the people who are already fully wonk-brained. So, like, this is just, like, jokes that only they would... this is just stuff that only they would understand.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
this
you
is
have
shit
to
that,
have
like,
brain
Fraser
damage.
Crane would be
Best
like,
joke?
oh, that's a little too pretentious.
Emmanuel Macron was baited by Boris Johnson. The pair traded Brexit barbs, including bizarrely...
Oh, God, the
And-
fucking alliteration. Just blow my brains out. Oh, I'm doing it now, too. Great. Great. Thanks, Wonk.
over the transport of sausages, which is why he said sausage war. It was
boy summer.
enough. It was enough for the Bidens to make sure they tucked into bed at their castle by 9 p.m. before sunset.
I'm very glad that all these pedophiles
I
are
love-
meeting up at a castle to fucking,
Yeah.
determine the future of the world. That's
Yeah.
good.
Also, fuck the content of this article. Let's just go through this point by point and talk about how bad the writing is. Jesus Christ.
Today, the meaty discussion is
painted me a
around
picture.
climate change.
Who wrote this? Who wrote this? I'm writing a letter. Ryan Heath.
Oh, literally, like David Attenborough is the next person mentioned.
Yeah.
Is like breaking the rule of reminding you of more talented people in your article.
Just name dropping, yeah, to make your article seem like it's good or something.
Yeah.
The 95-year-old environmentalist. Literally, they drug a 95-year-old out to the G7 summit to tell leaders that the planet may be on the verge of destabilizing.
And is anyone going to listen to David Attenborough?
I'm sure that was
though?
very convincing for all these, fucking flight logs attendees. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
The fights will
I don't
include.
trust anyone who's on any flight
Oh
logs.
man, this wording. The flights will include over how to accelerate emissions reductions and whether there should be taxes on imports from countries not doing enough to tackle climate change. Yeah, because
Ryan,
That'll do it.
again,
Ryan, sweetheart, we need to do you? I offer for $20 an hour, tutoring and writing because bitch. This is Mama, this is garbage. Like,
Remember when the elite would like beat their children for 20 years to get them to focus their entire lives dedicated to writing well?
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Like,
We need to bring that back.
no one should do that, but also they need to have something challenge them at all.
Right.
And if that's getting hit,
Well,
Well,
yeah,
it's-
no, that's the thing is, obviously, fucking any sort of corporal punishment is child abuse, and it doesn't work,
Yeah.
and it's unhelpful and terrible. But doing that,
Ryan is an
rich
adult.
people, rich people doing that to their children gives us normals a fighting chance. So I'm all
Yeah.
for it. I'm all for
Oh,
child
boy.
abuse. On
Also-
the-
this might be me being a little too serious about it, but also no, this is legitimately why we need universal healthcare and free college, so these kids can literally just separate from their families at the age of 18 and not have to live in that hell anymore. Because everyone keeps saying oh, do you really want rich kids to have free college? It's yes, they should be able to escape their fucking
let them go to
God.
don't go to another fucking Skull and Bones pedophile factory. Go to I don't know, fucking University of Ohio or something. Just be
Yeah.
normal,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, literally have a remedial class in them and being normal where they teach them memes. They
Yeah. You get to work at a fucking I don't know. You do.
You get to work at an Arby's and call two gay people fag when they walk in.
Yeah, exactly. Just stuff we all do growing up.
What's up, my
in this
fellow
country.
Slowly getting you used to the idea that you don't have to call them fag. You can just hate them because they're customers. You don't have to be a
See,
bigot.
that is exactly. That's the real. The real id pull is, fucking customers are the lowest caste of society.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
that is true.
So,
100%.
aside from the possibility that the G7 leaders will call for a new independent investigation into the origins of the novel coronavirus, the big news event of the day is likely to be President Joe Biden's audience with Queen Elizabeth II at Windsor Castle. After which, the scene-stealing FLOTUS will head back to the U.S. with a folder full of stellar reviews?
Reviews from who for what? What are they reviewing Biden's wife about?
Anyways, the rest of the article is literally just a podcast segment that they have put into text form.
Oh yeah, they transcribed podcasts.
Yeah, they just
Cool.
transcribed it. So, God, I want to die already.
So
Anyways,
we're
in
not
this
gonna read that 'cause then we're
transcription,
just doing a cover of another fucking
They
podcast.
didn't need to write the opening. They could have just transcribed the podcast.
I know. Anyways, in the
Well, you gotta pay someone. You gotta pay. Who's Ryan Heath? You gotta pay Ryan Heath to write periodically. So it's just can you tack on an opening to our podcast?
Jesus.
This is why you need to have a union job, Ryan, because you could have just transcribed the podcast. You didn't have to write this garbage in front of it.
It's Ryan on a podcast. He's transcribing himself on a podcast.
Yeah, so he maybe
Wait.
can speak a little bit better, but dear God, this writing's shit.
I want you to listen to how this is being described. Like this is what I mean. Like it's like this is a TV show. This is a fucking The Voice but for politics. Okay, this is what Wonk Brain does to you. David M. Not pronouncing that. Chief Brussels correspondent. Ryan, the question should be which leader other than Joe Biden is having the best summit? It's not fair to put the others up against the guy being hailed as the savior of global cooperation and the multilateral rules-based order. So, putting aside that POTUS is the mostest at the moment, European
shut
Council...
up, you fucking Disney Channel original movie sounding motherfucker. Jesus.
Yeah, it's like they're not wrestlers. Like this isn't like.
Oh, brother,
the mostest.
Joe Biden's the POTUS with the mostest. All right, this is cool now. Now you made it good.
No, but like the thing is, like they're talking about they're celebrities. Like they're not celebrities. They fucking suck.
Well, that's the thing. This is coverage of this event for like, people who have like a fucking, I don't know.
Parasocial relationship.
Yeah, a parasocial
with
relationship with the
politicians.
fucking president of the United States. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
eat my
sometimes-
ass. This sucks. You
Yeah.
all are fucking weird.
Sometimes we get down on the fact that like podcasts are kind of parasocial relationships, and like maybe the left could do more to know. It's like no, we literally compare nothing to these people.
Yeah.
By the way, we
these
all-
the
Friends.
Disney adults of politics.
Yeah. By the way, everyone who's listening to this, we love you, and we're all gonna give you little forehead kisses.
And
one
we
day.
are your actual best friends.
Yes.
Also, stop talking to your family. Only listen to the podcast.
And give us money.
Yeah. Doing a
Actually,
Steve
that
Molyneux.
that might not be the worst idea. If you have a shitty family, just turn us off.
To continue, the European Council, Charles Michel, is having a surprisingly good summit. The EU appears to be securing quite a few of its priorities in the communique, an effort he
thank
shares.
God for Chuck.
Yeah, an effort he shares with the European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen. But Michel
These
brokered
are
a
all
deal.
made-up people.
Yeah. Michelle brokered a deal for release of American prisoners of war in partnership with Secretary of State
Armenian
Antony
prisoners of war.
Blinken, and the surprise announcement.
Armenian prisoners of
Oh,
war.
sorry. I'm projecting a little bit
Little
here.
Very different.
In partnership with Secretary of State Antony Blinken, and the surprise announcements of it on Saturday provided a high-profile example of EU-U.S. partnership back in action.
Oh boy.
Back in action. These people literally read the fucking like Obama Biden adventure novels and they're like, yeah.
Well, see, the thing is, like, income inequality, fucking rent, fucking healthcare, like, these are things, as an average American, I don't really give a shit about. What I do give a shit about is our relationship with the EU and the fact that it is now back in action.
Yeah,
I'm very
so
excited about that.
I'm
hate
glad
this
that
so much.
I'm glad that we have turned like global cooperation into a fucking
Avengers movie. 'Cause we're
Avengers
fucking stupid.
movie where everyone is like, wow, they're doing so good doing all this stuff. I bet if you just put 6 normal people in that room that they could sort of this shit out in one fucking afternoon without
Absolutely. Easily.
the fucking
Yeah.
banquets that they're having where they're just sipping and you get an adrenochrome floater on your fucking mojito or whatever.
Boris Johnson gets his fucking, what's the goddamn Nando's? Yeah.
Yeah, and then afterwards
He
we
gets a
go.
chicken on nose.
Yeah.
It'd be way cooler too, because then we'd all just have an orgy afterwards. Obviously.
Exactly, yeah. Or like,
Yeah.
I don't
We'll
know,
get-
like,
we'll-
play some
the-
pool.
Yeah, we'll get the people who do MDMA at the Burger King to sort this all out, and then it'll be fine.
God. Because these people are really addressing real problems that we have. Joe Biden out there, the POTUS with the doing the mostest, the POTUS who is the mostest.
It doesn't even rhyme, you assholes.
Yeah, it's a big
The
stretch.
POTUS with the modus.
is really addressing the real issues like climate change, because it's definitely something that he needs to do at the G7 conference and not at home, where he could also be, I don't know, helping stop police officers from doing things like beating a teen inside of a Dick's Sporting Goods, a teen who was suspected of shift locking. Yep.
Yeah, that's the word. Shoplifting.
Did you just?
Shoplifting.
Oh.
Okay,
I
so-
was like, whoa, we did a hard transition there.
Yeah. So this comes to us from CBS News. Christopher Burrito.
so
We all saw the video.
and it still
Did everyone see the video of the SUV
No.
that got flipped over by that other police officer?
Oh, yeah.
That was from a
did see
year ago, because the court finally released the officer's dash cam video.
Jesus.
That's fucking bullshit that shit just happens and we don't hear about it for a year. This is, fortunately, this is why it's important that people film things when they're happening, because this happened just the other day. This was, it does not show a date, but this happened just the other day.
Recently, yeah.
It
This
was
is not
like-
something that was released, after a year, because, yeah.
Right. This was in Glendale, California, which is a very upscale part of Los Angeles County, and this teenager was suspected of shoplifting. I think later was found to have had some sort of like
a fucking
item.
pair of shorts or something. if I
yeah,
remember
like
correctly.
a pair of socks, something stupid, a can
Like
of
the
tennis
kind
balls,
of shit that
like,
teenagers steal because,
right.
like, what the fuck? Who cares?
Something no more than like $26, and he was confronted by two plainclothes officers who were in the Glendale Galleria, which
AKA
is a very big
just
mall.
dudes,
Yeah, and so then they start throwing him to the ground and beating him, and then a regular officer comes in and starts kicking him in the face. And in an unedited version of the
necessary.
video, the teenager can be heard saying, "I can't breathe," while one of the officers could be heard saying, "Stop resisting." Melissa Navarrete, the sister to the teen victim, told CBS LA that the clip was really hard to watch. "We got traumatized," she said. "We have all of the videos stuck in our head." One of the witnesses who wasn't identified recorded the incident with his cell phone and spoke to CBS LA. So yes, please, if you see a cop, like, they're going to say, "Oh, you can't film us." That's 100% incorrect. You are totally allowed to film the police. And in every moment, they'll say that you're obstructing their way of like policing. No, you're not. Just keep that out.
Right. I know no one needs to hear this, but if a cop tells you you're not supposed to do something, you need to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For example, if a cop says stop resisting, it's probably because they're trying to kill you.
Probably.
I think if police officers, this may be controversial, if their role is not to actually protect citizens and they're in fact harming citizens and it's legal for them to do that, like the state just allows them to do that, then maybe we should consider that the Second Amendment allows us to stop people from harming us.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, it's a really gruesome video to watch.
It's-
What I'm
it's
saying
fucking
is,
heartbreaking,
what I'm
yeah.
saying is, this wouldn't happen in Texas after we legalize open carry of handguns for everyone.
That'll
So
do it. Yeah.
that'll definitely stop them, won't it?
Also,
I
There's two-
honestly don't know.
No,
I think-
that'll just give them. I mean, it'll give them fucking open license to just shoot the kid instead. Like,
Yeah.
that will not
Yeah.
will not stop them.
also, like, I think the two biggest bummers for me related to that are, like, one, the article says the family members hope the video leads to additional training and improved measures to prevent incidents like it, and I'm like, God damn it.
That's the best we can
no.
hope for.
That's
yeah.
not what the
that is not
the
the best we
family
can hope
said.
for.
They just couldn't put out what the family said.
And secondarily, as per usual, according to police, the stolen merchandise was recovered, and the teen was arrested for petty theft and resisting an officer by force.
Yep.
So
Like,
They grabbed his shirt off the
Literally.
rack as they were beating him. Like,
is
whatever.
literally.
like, it's completely unnecessary. An unbelievable amount of force. Like, this kid could have been killed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you don't kick people in the eye if you want that eye to continue working.
Yeah.
You don't shoot him in the eye with less than lethal munitions if you want the eye to continue working. So, and that's our Pig Watch segment. But speaking of, I guess, not pork, the socialist-themed vegan food company, No Evil
Socialist
Foods.
themed. I like that. That's good.
Oh,
We had
friend of the show.
they're not friends of the show. So we had organizers
Frenemy
on
of the show.
the
Frenemy of the show.
We had some organizers on who were fired by No Evil Foods and talked about their attempt to unionize the socialist theme vegan company. They just recently, as of this week, I believe Wednesday, they fired everyone in their shop, and they are moving their manufacturing to a giant packaging company instead of doing a small packing company that is, hand packing all these freshly made vegan products. Their investors have realized that they have a big enough brand and a base that is ready to buy their vegan products, and so they're shipping it off. It's corporatized now.
I mean, yeah, who's gonna fucking notice?
Which
right?
is 100%.
Did they end up officially selling it, or did they just close
No, they
it?
closed their location. They retained all of their stuff, and I'm pretty sure it's confirmed now that they're just moving it to a bigger manufacturing, like they're a third-party manufacturer.
Oh, no. That's literally what we said would probably happen on the episode with the organizers. And we were all like, yeah, that's usually how this shit goes.
Yeah, that's
That
100%
sucks.
why they were resisting the unionization, because if it was unionized, they'd be like, no, we're not going to sell that.
Couldn't sell it.
Yeah. And if you did sell it, then you'd have to just split all the, the value between all of your different workers.
Yeah, you might have to
Yep.
actually pay a fair wage or provide health care or something.
Or let them know that you're shutting down
yeah.
with, not the day that you're closing it down.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
What a novel thought.
Yeah. Hey,
Wow.
hey, don't come in Monday. Like, it's not like a holiday or anything. It's just your job no longer exists. Good luck.
Good luck. Here's some severance pay or
It's-
whatever. Also, we'll write you a
Yeah.
letter.
Maybe.
It does give me hope that one of the first quotes from one of the workers in this article is literally like, so we get fired so you can stay alive. Like they're like fucking. It feels good to have workers just recognizing that when the boss says we're out of money, what they mean is I don't want to sell my third car.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have to if we stay open.
Workers were heard
like,
yelling,
hell yeah.
"Screw all of y'all and fuck you."
Yeah, that's good. I mean,
Awesome.
Yeah.
it's the very baseline of at least people aren't 100% class cucked. So that's good.
Yeah, several workers reacted with disbelief after the company's human resources chief, Drew Pollock, explained they'd be paid for Friday's work, nothing beyond that, because we're out of money.
Jesus.
It's just lying
I
through their
also
teeth.
hope that I also hope that this is one of those moments. I don't want to focus on the workers specifically in I don't want to sound like I'm blaming anyone for this thing. It's just I'm just like, oh shit. I hope that this is one of those things where it's the next time a union vote happens in a new workplace, it's like, oh yeah, we need that shit because they will fuck us within 6 months of
It's
saying that we love you.
Yeah.
it's the thing is it's not in many cases it's not the workers' fault because we have so
No.
little understanding of what unions actually do
Yeah.
and how useful they are because of just decades and decades of anti-union propaganda.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I guess that's really what I mean, is I don't want it to sound like I'm saying, oh, I hope the workers get conscious. No, I just mean, no, there it is. There's the straight line drawn perfectly between you wanted a union, they got it so that it didn't happen, and then they screwed you immediately so they could keep their lifestyle.
Yeah.
That's the cycle.
And now these people are going to take that to whatever next workplace they go to, which is
Yeah,
better
I guess what I'm
than,
saying is,
the alternative of, just hey, no, I'm just going to continue to, I don't know, fucking embody capitalist ideology. This is just what we had to do. And, I as a worker have to eat the cost of it, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's I think what I'm feeling is I think that a lot of these people who maybe voted no on the union vote because they're I'm scared that my job is too at risk to make this thing.
Yeah, because
might
unions are
become
scary,
the next
right?
round
Yeah.
of union organize. Well, but it's they might become the next round of union organizers at the next places they go because they're no, we got fucked no matter what.
Yeah.
We need this thing.
That's my hope, and
Me too.
yeah, that's just it.
It-
This fucking sucks. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's a bummer. I mean, shit. What worse way of finding out about this shit,
Yeah. Mike Rapier, one of the workers, said we would have big monthly meetings about core values and family and respect and save the world. They preached all this stuff, but then when it came down to it, they were very, very cutthroat.
Yeah.
Mike left Ace Hardware a year ago to work at No Evil Foods. According to him, the company had recently invested in equipment that did not suit its production well, leading to frequent shutdowns. He said he had a feeling business was not going well. Still, Rapier said given the mission of No Evil Foods, he assumed the company would try to give workers a softer landing. They talked the talk, but they didn't walk the walk with regard to their philosophy. They just dumped us. This kind of upheaval is not right, the way they went about this.
That's right. It's not
Mike
right.
is 59, and his health insurance through No Evil Foods ended immediately Friday.
Oh, but
That's the part that
Oof.
really fucking beep out what you have to, but like burn these fuckers' houses down.
Yeah, like
literally just dropping your health insurance immediately.
God damn. Like we can all
Like,
be
literally,
all accelerationists as we want to, right? But like at the end of the day, like this is just a dude who no health insurance now.
No, I don't want I want the contradictions to heighten. I don't want to have to embrace like the capitalist form of exploitation as the method of achieving some sort of zen like perfect consciousness of class.
Yeah, because then at that point we're
no.
just doing bootstraps, but like
vaguely
woke.
It's like I don't want to get into a whole other conversation about accelerationism, but it's that core, like the core of the ideology is like some of the original formulations of it are very much like fucking French dipshit philosophers being like, the worker loves their fucking exploitation. They are perfect and zen, and like they are immanent and beautiful within it. Like it's
well,
like
the issue is that it's French.
Sure. And they're the ones who come up with like they take phrases that should be cool and just turn them into like they talk about accelerationism and like exploitation through work under capitalism as a pain so profound it is indistinguishable from pleasure. And I'm like, oh,
okay, cool.
No,
so this is just Hellraiser. This is just Hellraiser.
Yeah.
Because, fucking breaking my back for a shitty job for $7 an hour is the same thing as getting my dick stepped on. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, no, we fucking need, like, healthcare. And I'm so fucking pissed about this because literally one of the workers we talked about in the No Evil Foods episodes that we did was someone who was like, I started working here because I wanted a 4-day work week, which you offered me, and I work extra so I can do that, and then you just switched to a 5-day week, but like that Friday is where I take my like fucking mother to chemo or something like that, and like, or like you're someone in my house like that person
that is a day of my life that I now do not have. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They not only gave up that day of their life and probably had to completely rearrange everything to make sure that person got health care, but that person might now no longer be able to get cancer treatment as of fucking last week.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, thanks some evil foods.
I would say maybe even more than just some, like a lot of evil foods.
Proliferate evil foods.
Yeah. So if you see So Evil Foods at your like Whole Foods or whatever, just steal it.
Yeah.
Steal it. Yeah, absolutely.
Make sure there aren't cops around first, please.
Yeah. Make sure there are no cops around. Just steal it.
Which, let's be real, how many cops are there at fucking Whole Foods? That's not the place they're keeping an eye on.
I mean, at Whole Foods, every single person in there has like internalized
has
their
cop brain.
deputization
Yeah,
as a
that's
cop.
fair. That's absolutely true.
Well,
It's something very Huntington Beach about a Whole Foods anyway. So that's what I feel.
I think something maybe a little bit more fun than talking about the multiple ways in which
society
capital
and the world just fucking sucks.
in L.A. yesterday, I believe this video's from yesterday. Someone paid several $1,000s to spell out Joe Rogan is literally 5'3" in the sky.
To be fair, it's not literally; it's literally. They misspelled it.
Literally.
Wow.
Literally. Way to get
I-
So I hope they.
They spent thousands of dollars.
Yeah, I really hope.
Thing.
I really hope that they got a discount because of the typo.
Oh nope. The second post in this tweet thread is a picture. They have fixed the typo on the second attempt.
Oh, okay, great. That's great.
Actually, this is doing toxic masculinity on Joe Rogan, because you are mocking its heightism, and we stand our short kings. So
That's right, we do.
yeah,
Joe Rogan
except
is
Joe Rogan, 'cause he's a fucking
POC and
idiot.
queer coded.
Yeah, he's POC and queer coded. POC because he's the Talon X, and queer coded because he's short.
Yeah.
Yes, we've all seen the TikToks.
He touches men for a living.
I mean, he touched me
What?
with his beautiful words.
Yeah, his voice caresses my insides every week.
Why did they do this?
Yeah, I don't get
know.
the.
Not only that, like he's not in L.A., he's in Austin.
Yeah, he's here. He's here in like the fucking epicenter of like, oh, bro, you definitely need to do keto because like I read this article or I saw this YouTube video about how like cavemen ate keto and like that's why they lived to be like 300 years old, dude.
I think someone was mad and like this is their idea of praxis.
Yeah.
Maybe like a scorned lover who was like, you keep listening to that shit.
Yeah.
What if they're not talking about how tall he is? What if they're talking about the size of his dick?
Oh no.
No, so it's taller than him? I don't think so.
Yeah, I think because it's a video podcast, they'd have to edit around that
Yeah.
somehow.
No, it just rolled up in his pants like bubble tape.
So it's that
would be
thin
pretty
too.
great.
It literally is just a measuring tape. It just right back in.
Like a chameleon tongue.
No,
like
he's
it's
got
just-
a-
It's
he's
folded
got
up
a-
halfway down his body.
No, he's got a big crank on it, and when it's finally
So-
flaccid, he has to hand wind it back up.
So Zach is a whole foot taller than Mr. Rogan here.
I think Joe
That's
Rogan,
interesting.
Joe Rogan's the same height as Ashley. If Ashley and Joe Rogan were standing next to each other, I wouldn't be able to tell them apart.
Yeah, they look exactly
No.
the same.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to like go tell Kennedy that I think they're taller than Joe Rogan.
Hell yeah.
I'm taller than Joe Rogan.
Wow.
That's weird. I'm never taller than anyone.
I think you might be taller than Ben Shapiro too.
How big Shapino? How big is that little
How
fucker?
big him, boy? Let's see.
How big him?
Yeah.
How big?
And
How
How
big he be?
tall?
Hero.
How big
Height.
is Ben Shapiro's dick?
Little Shapiro.
His little
Uh-huh.
Shapiro. Ben Shapiro is 7 feet tall, kills men by the hundreds.
This says that Ben
I'm gonna
Shapiro's
need to see a source on
5.
that.
This says
here's-
that Ben Shapiro's anywhere between 5'6" and 5'9".
Okay.
So it says I'm seeing a tweet here, like a screenshot of a Quora, which is of all things. Okay, so this is a terrible source, but whatever. It says that Shapiro claims he's 5'9", but here's a picture of him standing next to Ted Cruz, someone we have confirmed is 5'8". So presumably like 5'6" or 5.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like a child next to Jordan Peterson. At least Jordan Peterson has like some gangly legs or something.
Yeah, he's got like lanky creep guy energy
Well,
for sure.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing. I know this because of someone that I follow on Twitter posting this, but there's a dedicated YouTube channel to Ben Shapiro and all the times that he flexes on his live streams. This is just something that he does. Like people pay super chats or whatever for him to flex, and he has to get the okay from his wife first.
Well, that's
but then he'll
really
do it.
gross. His wife,
wanna-
who's a doctor, by the way,
Uh
When
huh.
you say flex, are
Like
you
flex
mean
his muscles.
literally?
Yeah, his muscles.
like literally move
Okay.
his arm in the like
Uh-huh.
fucking Popeye the Sailor
And
Man
when,
kind
when
of
you
way.
say get permission from his wife, do you mean literally?
Yeah, she's in the room.
She has to sign off on this. God, that's
But
so
like
sad.
this is like a thing, and I'm like, here's the thing though. You leftists who are like just sitting down watching Hassan Piker all day and not doing the same exact thing is a crime. A crime.
First of all,
I tell you.
Hassan does this enough, I'm sure. But
But no one is cataloging it. This is a channel that has cataloged it. I'm
Okay,
dropping
but what
it.
are the
dropping
odds?
it right
What are
now.
the odds then? It's just him running it.
I mean, it could be, but that's the thing is like, so no one is doing this for, and Hassan isn't doing it himself. He's not humble. He's not humble.
Huh. These videos suggest that, okay, so let's see, 8 months. About like wow, 8 months ago he did it like 5 times. Mostly he's doing it once per month.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
I think the problem is we all saw that video of Hassan in his that movie that he appeared in, or was it a TV show? Maybe he's in like a TV show, and he was the creepy
What?
gym dude, like helping one of the main characters.
I
And then
have
we
no
were all like,
No.
you know what? I have no desire to see Hassan flex. Actually,
No, you know what I saw? I saw the video of him like in a tank top telling the audience to like sniff his pits, and that's the one that people keep sharing.
Now that's powerful. That's
Yeah.
That's stepping it up to another level that is just too fucking cool for school.
No, but the thing is, he like nonchalantly did it, very like kind of like a, like a dom that doesn't really care about what's going on, and then he's like, all right, now let's get on to the story. It's like, see, that's the sort of shit that like these little pay piggies want. Why aren't people like cataloging it more? I'm like, instead, they're doing this with Ben Shapiro getting permission from his wife, like a fucking cuck.
To be fair, I think Hassan thirst posts on Instagram anyways.
Zach, it's not the same.
It's not the same. No, it's
true,
not the same.
You
You gotta have the
need
weird parasocial, like, hey, here's like this person's shoe size kind of thing, like the kind of like the wiki feet thing, but like more. Wiki feet is like too spread shot. You need it more focused.
Yeah, armpits.
That's
what the gays are into armpits right now, so that's why.
Is that the new hotness?
God, I don't like that.
You should. Everyone should follow.
Why do you have to?
See, I use the Twitter user Ultraslut as my barometer for what younger gay people are into, and he's really into that
what the kids these days,
and very very specifically Hassan Pikers, but like
in general,
I just follow all the trans women my own age on like fucking Twitter who do sex work. Like that's the closest I get to like what queer people are doing.
Oh, see.
Like large scale. I don't know. I like all the trans women on Twitter who talk about sex all the time. That's the right thing to do if you're trans.
Here's a post from May 3rd, 2020, where Hassan is wearing a tank top, and it is entitled "It's Modella Time, Foo," and this has been liked by Dennis. Yeah. And let's see, who else do I follow that has liked this?
If you just search Hassan flexing on Twitter, you get like a bodybuilder doing it. That might be good enough.
All right. I think that's enough of an episode. Thank you for listening to us thirst over Hassan. If you've made it to the Hassan Thirst Party, you're a true comrade. We want to thank you for sticking around.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'd like to shout out our patrons again. Scott, Jorge, Tim, the Warlock, Phosphorus, Alex, Alan, Brady, Brubes, Caleb, Eli, Ian, John, Lizzie, Mao, and Olive, Richard, Rufus, Sophia, the brilliant Dr. Fly, Tyler, the Reverend Lawn Gnome, and of course our newest patrons, Aaron, Samantha, and Dylan. That's actually not in the Patreon read, so sorry, Dylan.
Thank you for patroning anyway.
Yeah.
And if y'all would like to listen to that Patreon episode, give us money and do it. It's very good. We talked about all the hot games that got fucking revealed at E3.
Yeah.
So hot, so
and
sexy.
How they're all gonna suck.
My cock.
Yeah, and how your favorite video game is bad, and your opinions are bad, and mine are better and smarter, unless you have the same opinions as me, in which case you're very handsome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Check out the rest of our shows that the Patreon subscription gives you access to. Our Dolphins and Garages show, our various interview shows, maybe the tech shows one day if I ever get around to that. And, give us some feedback on them. Message us individually. Tell us which one of us has the best genitals and the hottest riffs.
Maybe don't do that.
The hottest riffs.
I mean, that's.
I
have the best. I have the best genitals. I
was gonna say yours were manufactured. Like someone like sculpt like art was done.
Mine were artisanally sculpted. All y'all's were just like fucking whatever nature did.
Damn.
My mom gave me mine.
My mommy. Jesus, Bo. All right. Message us, let us know, leave us a review, something. It'd be really sick if y'all gave us some feedback on if we're doing good, if we're doing bad. I mean, how are we supposed to know otherwise if nobody's telling us?
On the receipt for the show, just write fag and we'll get the message.
Yeah. that literally could be any of us. That could be directed towards any of us.
Doesn't exactly narrow it down,
Exactly. All right, well, that does it. We're getting out of here. You should get out of here and get back to work like a good little wage slave. So, we'll see y'all. Bye. Howdy, y'all. Don't forget to follow our link tree in the show notes to discover new things like our Discord, social media platforms, and all the places where you can listen to our podcast. Word of mouth is the best way to introduce us and other leftist creators to friends, family, coworkers, your AA buddies. Community is about more than hot takes online. And if you want to support our efforts, you can donate to us at patreon.com/psychicdolphingarage, which is spelled how it sounds. Hope to see you on the stream tonight. Enjoy this music by JJ Demon.
How the fuck I still got a full head of hair? Not a single gray. Fuck the cops, family first, every single day. Bringing a charm when I ring the alarm. My arms got a box cutter insignia. We gotta abolish ice, we gotta abolish ice, abolish it. No need to apologize, the Holocaust apologists. For no reason we colonized the land and put up monuments. Dope needles, dollar signs, the globe stands in astonishment. I hope there'll be a punishment. I really wanna get bloody. I really wanna stand in judgment of anybody taking money from anybody in the struggle. Anybody on a budget. Poor people getting 10 to 20 for some dumb shit. Corporations incorporating a bloodlet. Mark my fucking words, this coup will not be bloodless. Mark my fucking words, this coup will not be bloodless. Mark my fucking words, this coup will not be bloodless. Mark my fucking words, this coup will not be bloodless. Mark my fucking words, this coup will not be bloodless. Mark my fucking words, this coup will not be bloodless. Mark my fucking words.